What else do you want me to share with the collective energy around Bianca, Beyonce, and Jay-Z? Jigga who? Jigga what? Imprisonment. What? Hey, y'all. Hey, let's get into this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let's get into this. I was about to say amazing reading for Bianca, Beyonce, and Jay-Z, and the spirit says incredible. So what are we about to talk about? I have no clue. We about to get into it. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So Subby said, can we get an update? Absolutely. So spirit is acknowledging when it comes to these two, someone is manifesting, having all this fire in their belly to do what they want to do because they can, and this has to do with hugs, kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talking, bonding, and someone's favorite. It's a manifestation, right? And spirit says, yeah, but the house is on fire. Spirit is acknowledging mentally, physically, emotionally, and or spiritually, and that it's not rooted and it's not grounded when it comes to the home of which they share or the relationship. Does that make sense? Spirit is acknowledging they're not invited into that relationship, and guess what? They don't want to be if it's not genuine and it's not authentic. Whichever way the wind blows, that's the way that this energy is going. And this is in reference to the mind. The thoughts are disorganized and the heart chakra has imbalances and or delays, which creates total misalignment. So one and or both feels off in this relationship. It doesn't feel like themselves. And this is because there are poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required. Were you raised in a barn? Higher intuitively, one and or both knows that this wasn't going to work, but the heart chakra wants what the heart chakra wants, meaning that it's still holding on to control and power. Do you want peace or do you want power? Make a choice quick. But spirit says that there's this energy of the fire and ability to do what you want to do because you can, but your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe you deserve. And then there's also this energy of sexual sacral energy, emotional energy, creative energy. And there's a lot of water here. Like it's holding this because of this water. It's doing all of this because of this water sign energy and or because of anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression and wanting to clear, cancel, and release that and have the life that they do choose. That's manifesting, right? Pisces energy is coming up. Not sure why, but spirit is also acknowledging that they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Very busy, overwhelmed, frenzy, dealing with deadlines and stress and wanting to refocus and redo for best results because in the past it worked, but now it's not. And spirit is also acknowledging they knew that this was coming. They knew it was coming, and so did a lot of their family and friends know. But it is what it is. You know, I can't tell nobody what to do because that ain't my business. But I'm going to tell you this, spirit says that energetically, allegedly, there is pride, ego, people-pleasing energy, and not maintaining authenticity and genuinity along your path. Sometimes people are the example for the collective to see. You see what happened? You see what's going to happen if you do that? Not my business, but people always be like, I'm never going to get caught. Okay. Okay. Spirit says around the month of December, there's this energy of being busy, absent, taken, or hard to reach when it comes to this too. And it's because of suffocation, greedy, making one wait, and also because someone is corny, introverted, and no longer a team player. Ouch. Spirit is acknowledging that someone will try to get revenge. Is that you, Bianca, Beyonce, with a revenge body or reaching a goal, sudden success? And this is because someone's been playing games, using devices to play games with her. And there's an energy of a short-term relationship, a fast, a breakup, a grievance, and a rebound. Sending the collective energy, love and light. What else do you want me to share with the collective energy around Bianca, Beyonce, and Jay-Z? Jigga who? Jigga what? Imprisonment. Okay, spirit. Stop what you say. Trapped, caught, blockages, cornered, and stuck. Jay-Z and Bianca, Beyonce, spirit, what's the energy? Into the unknown. Look at them wearing that mask. Look at the hands like, what's going on here? Where am I going? Like your hands are going to lead you because your eyes cannot see. Eyes, the windows to the soul, are covered. Spirit is also acknowledging 7 is significant. And it feels like the hands are being gripped by vines. And also by what looks like balancing of some sort. trying to balance something, but you don't have the windows to your soul to see. It's being revealed to. It feels like this is being presented. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times where you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into the unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Trust, and all will be revealed. Remember, this is happening for you, not to you, not my business, not my problem. Bianca, Beyonce, and Jay-Z, what is the current energy? Bondage. And this could be attached to a water sign and or not. Anxiety, fear, sadness, wanting to clear, cancel, and release that energy to manifest a life that you do want. But when it comes to these two, bondage, okay, gagged, can't speak, can't say, the throat chakra is being suppressed, and you can't tangibly have access to things. Okay, subconsciously due to this relationship. But there's also someone feeling very bound about a relationship subconsciously. They can't talk about this other relationship that somebody got because this energy is an ice king. Cold as ice, cold-hearted. How does Bianca currently feel about Jay-Z? He's a rich guy. He's an ice king, cold as ice. And there's some health concerns. Interesting. And how does Jay-Z currently feel about Bianca, Beyonce? Spirit said it's in the middle of the deck. Well, we can't see. Spirit is acknowledging that her pathway is windy via him towards her, but it will always lead to the light. And this has to do with the boss. Her path is windy because of the boss. Who's the boss? A soulmate. Feels like we're soulmates. Is that what you're trying to tell her? Okay. You're her boss and her soulmate, and this is how she got to become a rising star. He is acknowledging that he's an ice king, but he's also the rich guy. This relationship, that she's about to move on from this relationship. And this is due to a mature woman who's also Jezebel. Is that her mama? Not my business. And acknowledging again that even the mother has her trapped in bondage. Not my business. I don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. With the flying monkey. And now the flying monkey, this bondage, being trapped and held with a flying monkey has more to do with a narcissist or an abusive person, often in ways that harms the person the narcissist is targeting. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Something else is in the middle of the deck. When it comes to her, he's acknowledging there's an entity attached to her. I don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. Bianca, Beyonce, and Jigga who? Jigga what? Head in hand, anxiety, fear, despair, hopelessness, isolation, due to a Gemini energy, air sign energy, isolation, nightmares, breaking point, anguish, feeling very overwhelmed, but yet still believing subconsciously that the universe is going to pour them out a blessing with new beginnings, career opportunity, resources, because you've always, figured out a way. It's always worked out. That's what energy is saying. And Spirit is acknowledging this is silly with the death card in reverse because there's a resistance to change and stagnation, fear of a new beginning, repeating negative patterns, which is going to literally, physically, emotionally die, right? Yeah, Spirit says have balance, have patience, because this is coming. There's going to be a giving up of control. There's going to be bankruptcy. There's going to be, because of reckless spending, releasing the past, financial insecurity. Someone is going to be walking away, abandoning, walking away from this relationship, breaking up, escaping, and moving on due to a mental breakdown. Okay, and that was the Eight of Cups, and that was the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, bitterness, exhaustion, collapse, betrayal, deep wounds. Here there is loss and grief and sorrow with these two, with the Five of Cups, and they don't even care how many cups are still standing, and there's two to be exact. I don't want to tussle, I don't want to fight. Two is significant with the Five of Cups, but there's relationship problems and pessimism. Dun dun dun. Tower moment. What is their biggest obstacle currently? Bianca, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Our biggest obstacle in reverse: missed opportunities, unfocused, rude, abuse, arrogant, tactless, self-doubt obstacle. with the 5 of Wands in reverse, compromise, obstacle, resolving dispute, obstacle, cooperation, obstacle, tension, release, peace, avoiding conflict, obstacle, solution, obstacle. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, unhealthy relationship, obstacle, broken family, discontent, conflict, domestic conflict, separation, obstacle, broken marriage, obstacle, disputes, hopelessness, obstacle. And then with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, giving and receiving is not happening. There's no reciprocity here. There's abusive generosity, debt, power dynamics, fake charity, obstacle, selfishness, poor financial decisions, obstacle, affecting the heart chakra, affecting money, affecting your boundaries, not having up healthy boundaries, not feeling like you're having a firm footing, solid ground. Could also include that we're talking about an earth sign. What's next for Bianca Beyonce and Jay-Z? The Tower moment. Intense and sudden change, catastrophe, destruction, upheaval, pain, loss, tragedy, revelation, trauma, chaos, giving up control, bankruptcy, generosity, releasing of the past, reckless spending, financial insecurity, and dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. End of chapter. Close the book. That's it with these two. Wrap it up. Spirit said, get this show on the road. Like, let's go. Their spirit energy, collective energy is so tired of these two. Like, what? Child. Spirit said, heartbreak, hotel. This is a Libra energy, sorrow, emotional pain.
Hey.
Thank you, Spirit. Heart problems, heartbroken, betrayal, upset, loss, trauma, and tears. Y'all call me back.